That olive oil sitting in your kitchen right now, there is a very good chance it is not olive oil. Not partially. Not mostly. Not almost. A landmark study conducted by the University of California Davis Olive Center tested 124 different olive oil samples sold across American grocery stores. 73% of imported extra virgin olive oil samples failed to meet the legal standards for extra virgin classification. Nearly 3 out of every 4 bottles. Sitting on shelves, labeled extra virgin, priced as extra virgin, and not even close to being extra virgin. You paid for pure olive oil. You got something else entirely. And the industry has known about this for decades. Today, I am going to show you exactly what is actually inside most of the olive oil bottles at Walmart, how this has been happening right under everyone's noses, how to test the bottle already sitting in your kitchen in the next 5 minutes, and the only specific brands that have consistently passed independent purity testing and are actually worth your money. Let me start with the legal definition, because this is where everything begins to fall apart. Extra virgin olive oil has a very specific legal meaning. According to the International Olive Council, the global regulatory body that sets olive oil standards, extra virgin must be produced purely by mechanical means with no chemical processing of any kind, must have a free acidity level below 0.8%, and must pass both chemical analysis and sensory evaluation by certified professional tasters. It must smell fresh and fruity. It must have 0 defects detectable by trained evaluators. That is the standard. That is what the label promises you. Here is what you are actually getting in most bottles at Walmart right now. Refined olive oil, which is low quality or damaged olive oil that has been chemically processed to remove defects, neutralize rancid smell, and restore a neutral appearance, is mixed with a small amount of real extra virgin to add back some color and aroma. This refined product is legally classified as plain olive oil. It is not extra virgin. It is not premium. It is the lowest acceptable grade of olive oil. And it is being bottled, labeled extra virgin, and sold at extra virgin prices across America every single day. The price difference tells you everything. Real certified extra virgin olive oil from a single estate in Spain or Italy costs between $18 and $35 per liter at the production level. The bottles you see at Walmart for $6.99 and $7.99 claiming to be extra virgin, the math on those prices does not work if the contents are genuine. It has never worked. The industry just counted on you not doing the math. There are 3 specific ways fake olive oil reaches your grocery store shelf, and understanding all 3 changes how you shop forever. The first method is direct adulteration, blending cheaper oils into olive oil and selling the mixture as pure. The most commonly used adulterant oils are refined sunflower oil, soybean oil, and canola oil. These oils are nearly colorless and nearly flavorless when refined. They blend invisibly into olive oil with no detectable change in appearance. The Davis study found hazelnut oil, soybean oil, and other non-olive plant oils present in samples that were labeled and sold as 100% pure extra virgin olive oil. The second method is grade fraud, taking lower-grade refined olive oil, chemically treating it to remove the smell of rancidity and defects, adding chlorophyll to restore the green color that real olive oil has naturally, and relabeling it as extra virgin. This product passes a basic visual inspection completely. It looks like olive oil. It pours like olive oil. The only way to catch it is laboratory chemical analysis or professional sensory evaluation, neither of which you can do at checkout. The third method is age fraud, taking real extra virgin olive oil that has gone past its peak quality window, chemically deodorizing it to remove the stale rancid smell that develops naturally over time, and repackaging it with a fresh harvest date printed on the label. A 2023 investigation by the European Anti-Fraud Office documented multiple Italian and Spanish producers doing exactly this, repackaging oil that was 2 and 3 years old with current harvest dates. This oil was then exported to the United States and sold at premium prices in mainstream grocery chains. The Davis study. The European Anti-Fraud Office investigation. A 2016 report from the National Consumers League tested 11 popular olive oil brands and found that 6 failed to meet extra virgin standards. These are not fringe conspiracy claims. These are documented findings from credible institutional sources that the olive oil industry has quietly acknowledged and done almost nothing to address. Let me be specific about what this means when you are standing in the Walmart oil aisle. The Davis study and subsequent testing by the Australian Olive Association and the National Consumers League identified several major brands that repeatedly failed extra virgin purity standards across multiple testing rounds. Brands that are sold prominently at Walmart, brands with familiar names and professional packaging that give every appearance of quality. Bertolli, one of the most recognizable olive oil brands in America and prominently stocked at Walmart, failed extra virgin standards in the Davis study. Carapelli failed. Filippo Berio failed. Star failed. These are not obscure brands. These are the bottles that dominate the Walmart oil section and that millions of American families buy every week, believing they are purchasing genuine extra virgin olive oil. The label problem goes deeper than just the extra virgin claim. Most bottles at Walmart say product of Italy or imported from Italy on the front label. What that actually means in practice, because of completely legal but deliberately misleading labeling regulations, is that the oil was bottled in Italy. The olives themselves may have come from Tunisia, Morocco, Argentina, or any other olive-producing country. Bottled in Italy and produced in Italy are completely different things. The label does not distinguish between them and is not required to. Here is what to look for on the label right now. A harvest date, not just a best-by date, but an actual harvest date showing when the olives were picked. Single origin, meaning the olives came from one specific country, or ideally one specific region or estate, and a certification seal, which I will explain in the next section. Here are 5 specific things you can do right now, some at the store before you buy, some at home with the bottle already in your kitchen. Test 1, the harvest date check. Real extra virgin olive oil is a fresh product. It degrades over time, exactly like fresh fruit juice degrades. Peak quality is within 12 to 18 months of the harvest date. If a bottle has no harvest date printed on it, only a best by date, that is your first red flag. Producers of genuine extra virgin olive oil want you to know how fresh their product is. Producers of lower quality oil prefer you focus on when it expires rather than when it was made. Test 2. The certification seal check. Look for the California Olive Oil Council seal, COOC, on California produced oils. Look for the PDU designation, Protected Designation of Origin, on European oils, which indicates the olives were grown and processed in a specific verified geographic region. Look for the North American Olive Oil Association quality seal. These seals require third-party testing to be obtained and are not simply purchased. Their presence does not guarantee perfection, but dramatically increases the probability of genuine quality. Test 3. The refrigerator test. Place your olive oil in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Real extra virgin olive oil contains natural waxes that cause it to partially solidify or become cloudy when chilled. If your olive oil stays completely clear and liquid after 30 minutes in the refrigerator, it has likely been refined or adulterated. Note, this test is not foolproof because some genuine olive oils from certain varieties do not solidify easily, but oil that stays completely liquid and crystal clear is a strong indicator of adulteration. Test 4. The smell and taste test. Real fresh extra virgin olive oil smells grassy, fruity, and slightly peppery. It should have a mild bitterness and a distinct peppery finish at the back of your throat when you taste it. That peppery sensation is caused by oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory compound found only in genuine fresh olive oil. If your olive oil smells neutral, tastes like nothing, or leaves no sensation in your throat, it is not extra virgin regardless of what the label says. Test 5. The price reality check. Genuine extra virgin olive oil cannot be produced and profitably sold in the United States for $6 to $8 per 750 ml bottle. The production costs, proper harvesting, immediate cold pressing within hours of harvest, laboratory testing, and certification make that price point impossible for an authentic product. If a bottle is priced below $10 for 750 ml and claims to be extra virgin, be skeptical. Real quality starts at $12 to $15 minimum for a 750 ml bottle from a reputable source. Here are 5 specific brands that have consistently passed independent third-party purity testing and are actually worth your money, several of which you can find at Walmart or Aldi or order directly. Brand 1. California Olive Ranch. This is the most widely available, genuinely reliable olive oil in mainstream American grocery stores. That carries the COOC certification seal, prints the harvest date on every bottle, and has consistently passed Davis in independent testing. Available at Walmart in many locations between $10 and $14 for 500 ml. The Everyday Fresh variety is their entry-level product, and still genuinely certified. Brand 2, Kirkland's Signature Organic Extra Virgin, Costco. Costco's private label Organic Extra Virgin has performed well in independent testing and is produced under stricter organic certification standards that provide additional quality verification. If you have a Costco membership, this is one of the best value genuine extra virgin options available anywhere. Brand 3, Simply Nature Organic Extra Virgin, Aldi. As I covered in a previous video, Aldi's Simply Nature line has held up well in independent comparisons. The price point at $5.99 is lower than most genuine extra virgin options. Aldi achieves this through their direct purchasing model, and the organic certification provides an additional quality checkpoint that most adulterated oils cannot meet. Brand 4, Cobram Estate. An Australian producer with operations now in California, Cobram Estate is one of the most rigorously tested olive oil brands available in the American market. They publish their harvest dates and chemical analysis results publicly on their website, available at Whole Foods and online. More expensive, around $15 to $18 per bottle, but genuinely what the label claims. Brand 5, Lucini Italia Premium Select, one of the few Italian imported brands that has consistently passed independent testing. Uses PDU certified Italian olives, prints harvest dates, and has been verified by multiple independent testing organizations. Available at Whole Foods and online between $14 and $18 per 500 ml. One practical recommendation before we close: stop buying the large 1 liter or 1.5 liter bottles of olive oil regardless of brand. Olive oil degrades with exposure to air after opening. A large bottle that takes 3 months to finish in your kitchen has been slowly going rancid the entire time. Buy 500 ml bottles. Finish them within 30 to 45 days of opening. Store away from heat and direct light, not next to your stove where most people keep it. The stove location is one of the fastest ways to degrade even genuine high-quality olive oil. You have been buying olive oil your entire life. Now you know what you were actually getting and exactly what to buy instead. If this video changed how you think about what is in your kitchen right now, hit that like button and share this with one person you know who cooks with olive oil, because this information is worth real money to them starting today. Subscribe for weekly videos exposing exactly what is in your food and what is actually worth buying. Drop real in the comments if you are checking your olive oil label right now. I read every single one. See you in the next video.